What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I would like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about root work, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. Welcome to my new listeners. If you are new here, thank you so much for tapping in and checking me out. And welcome back to my OGs. I appreciate y'all so much for continuing to engage and support my content over the years. Make sure y'all follow, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who we can help. Now, first things first, I do have a few announcements for the tribe, and I will be posting these in other areas to social media and our private groups. But I wanted you guys to know that the Cush Almanac is now going to be done once a week, starting on Sunday. This will be a once a week thing in terms of the almanac, and it will give you a conglomerate of, energy throughout the week, okay, for 7 days. Also, I will be having a new protocol in terms of products and as well as services too. I will be doing product drops seasonally and on major transits, and this is to keep the authenticity and to also be able to pinpoint energies that are being put into certain oils and intentional beauty products. So if you have processed an order, you will be getting a notification from me. Also, what else? Because we just want to keep it. We want to get back to less Walmart, less Target vibes, and more exclusive boutique vibes, which is technically how I always wanted to keep it. And you go through life and you kind of get a little bit off track sometimes, trying to go with the flow of, unfortunately, capitalism. And I'm just focused more as we get ready to close out 2025 on getting back to my plans that I originally had for the House of Cush and how I want things to proceed. I will also be doing a more focus on learning and teaching you guys in a more structured way. So stay tuned for that announcement that's coming up. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications. I'm not going to speak too tough on that, but just know that while I am also producing products as well as services that are going to be more aligned with, energy wise, I will also have tools and sessions and classes available for you that you can learn more and get more into your practice in terms of root work and conjure. I have been asked a lot to start doing that, and I think I am finally ready to deep dive into that energy. So that'll be coming as well. What else? What other announcements did I have? I'm doing this totally off the dome, y'all. Products and services. Then what else? Oh, Cush Almanac once a week. Now, if you are a part of the private communities, then there will be daily posts. You still will get daily horoscope posts. You still will get daily readings. But like I said, it's just I started to pull more in to my community, and now I'm just kind of like, okay, let's go ahead and prep you guys, prep the crowd. I think they even offer a private community for the podcast, but I'll double check, and I will put out there where you can, tap into whatever your flavor is, because you might not like TikTok, you might not do Facebook, you might not do Patreon, but there will be somewhere private that you'll be able to access that information on a consistent, every other day basis. Now, in terms of here on a public platform, I will be still doing tribe talks, story times, little case studies and history and information here and there throughout the week, as it interests me, because I do like to chit chat now. I do like to get on here and chit chat with you. So, I don't want to lose that. I just want to put certain things in certain places because it's necessary. So, yeah. What else? I think that's it. So today we're gonna start. At first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pop back in on the full moon and da da da. But I was like, you know what? I wanna do this right. And if you are a person that listens to me every day, I wanted to go ahead and give you a heads up, and not just disappear and then pop back in. So that's how we're gonna roll with that one. Now today, since we've already kind of done the month ahead and we did the week ahead, I'm not gonna go too far off into astrology today. You guys can check out the horoscopes as well as the extended horoscopes and almanac on my Patreon right now. Link in bio, all the way at the bottom. They are posted. The horoscopes are posted for today. Okay. So we are in a Taurus moon, and I'm gonna go ahead and do I don't know, should I do the horoscopes one more time today for y'all? We'll do the horoscopes one more time. We're gonna do the horoscopes one more time, y'all. Okay? I could do that. And then we'll tap right into the collective reading for today. Because doing these, I ain't gonna hold you. I be like, ooh, I do this every day, baby. I ain't trying to get on here and have no child talk by the time I be done told for about an hour. And that's just me being totally honest. So I want to get back to tribe talks, and this is like a good way to do it also. So yeah. So yes, today we're tapping into Taurus moon energy. We're still in the wax and gibbous phase, okay? So we focusing in on stability, grounding, and strengthening foundations that you've been building since the new moon, okay? Tuesday is ruled by Mars, as you know, so the push to act is present. Now, Taurus is going to slow your pace, and it's going to help you move intentionally and not necessarily impulsively, all right? So today is going to be a day to anchor your energy, nourish your body, and tend to your money, as well as choose peace over pressure. We're moving steady. We're moving rooted. You're moving like you already know what you want is on its way to you, okay? Aries. Now we're going to do this for the sun and the rising, okay, y'all? If it don't apply, let it fly. Aries, with the moon shifting into steady Taurus, your fast burn energy stabilizes a bit. Today offers a chance to let ideas simmer instead of sprint. You might find that slowing down helps crystallize what actually matters. Taurus, the moon being in your sign is bringing smooth, grounding energy. Your vibes feel calm, centered, and steady. This is a good day to deal with matters of comfort, security, money, and self-care. Gemini, the shift of Taurus moon slows the mental whirlwind that's been buzzing. It's a good day to turn down the mental noise and focus on clarity. You might find relief in silence or simple routines. Cancer, emotions are stabilizing today under the Taurus moon. What's been chaotic or overwhelming may calm, giving you space to feel without flooding. Good for healing, rest, and inner soothing. Leo, the energy is shifting from bold fire to calm earth, okay? So the spotlight dims, but grounding grows. Today's not about show, it's about substance. Solidify what you've started before you try to shine again. Virgo, you may feel a call to pause the inner critic and allow space for what just is. Taurus moon softens judgment, offers patience, and it's a good vibe for rest, recalibration, and gentle self-repair. Libra, harmony calls under Taurus moon. Relationships or financial matters may feel smoother. Today favors clear communication and honest boundary setting, but from a place of calm, not rush. Scorpio, your depths simmer quietly today. Taurus energy offers confirmation. Taurus energy offers calm, giving you room to process intense feelings, or psychic weight may settle enough for clarity. Sagittarius, the adventurous stir inside you softens under the grounded moon in Taurus. Today isn't about big moves, it's about steady foundation, inner alignment, and realistic steps. Capricorn, the Taurus moon ushers in practical energy. perfect for planning, organizing, or dealing with responsibilities you've been postponing. Efficiency meets calm today. 1001 on the Mita. Aquarius. Your ideas flow from wildfire to embers, but the ember warmth may be just what you need. Today favors reflection over invention and inner process over external flash. And finally, Pisces. The spiritual fog lifts just enough. Emotions may stabilize and an intuition hushes chaos, giving you clarity. Today's good for inner work, dreaming, and letting your spirit settle. Again, if you guys want to check out the extended horoscopes with guidance and root work tips, tap into my Tribe Talks tier on Patreon, and there you will find what you need. All right, so let's open the roads. Thank you so much, Spirit, for opening the roads for me on behalf of the tribe. Thank you so much for covering and protecting us as we go on this journey. And thank you for the gift. You know I don't abuse it. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. And I respect it. What guidance do you have for the tribe today? Let's see what's up. All right. Let's see what's going on. Past, courting in reverse, present, the grandchildren in reverse, so star card energy, collective, son of sticks in the reverse, near future, the big house in reverse, overall, six of pentacles, six of coins in reverse. So, there is a ending here. Maybe you could have decided that you would end a partnership. You realized you made a bad choice. And now someone is in disbelief because they were recklessly trying to avoid a tower. And now you have the essence of someone trying to assist or help, or maybe someone took a gamble on something. Let's get the vibes. Yeah, someone destroyed a partnership or relationship with you. Someone destroyed this situation, or they thought that this ending would destroy you. This person, son of coins, page of pentacles, they didn't plan on working with you. They never planned on working with you. You were more so working with them. This could be within your work environment here, business, evolved hustlers, creatives. You may have thought that you guys were working together, but this person never planned on this. They never had any real goals for you. And now someone's being destroyed by the end of this partnership. They made a bad choice. This could be an Aquarius, or this could happen between now and Aquarius season. So there's some sort of aggressive movement that'll be going on over the next 5 days. Someone refuses to let go of a theory or an idea. Yeah, somebody refuses to let go of the idea that you are supposed to sacrifice or you're supposed to be stuck. This person, Nine of Baskets in the reverse, they're not getting what they want when it comes to controlling this situation. So they're upset because now they're embarrassed. They could have failed. They could be going through legal issues. And this is the truth. So this week, Ace of Knives is also time-wise weak. So there's clarity here. There's the week time span. And it's like they've been embarrassed. They're upset. They've lost control of the situation. And again, they didn't get out what they wanted out of it. They're not confirmation, but they're not getting what they want. Tell me about the Son of Sticks. So now you got someone here that is moving quite recklessly now, because again, we've got a King of Swords in reverse energy. This person seems to feel like they're running out of time. This could be this is a Libra, a masculine Libra. This person could be involved with the law. Yeah, somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid because they lied to a court official. And now they're going through some sort of misfortune. And they want to talk about it. Someone knows. Also, I'm getting heavy air sign energy here. So, yeah, someone has some sort of information. And it is unfortunate for them. And they need your help. They know they need your help. But they have been unable to come towards you because there's a Mother of Knives, again, air sign energy, or Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, who has manipulated them. So someone was trying to delay this from happening, delay this process by manipulation here, and now someone is being told that, I just heard you need to watch your back. You need to watch your back. There is also a Queen of Pentacles here, and a Mother of Baskets. So Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone needs to have heavy discernment right now. Yeah, because someone is definitely getting their wishes fulfilled. So you got these people, like, in the background is what I'm feeling, that are... There's been a group effort to stop some sort of plan from going through. These people were trying to destroy a situation so that, again, it would never shift. It would never change. It would never change. And now that you're getting your desires fulfilled because you're emotionally balanced, you're rested, you have your discernment up, whoever was trying to manipulate you into make these delays, or thinking that you were delayed, these people now need your assistance, and somebody wants to come tell you about this misfortune that they're going through. But you've got two air sign energies that are around you or in your stratosphere this week that are willing to bend the law, bend information. They willing to misinterpret shit to delay you. And you need to be mindful. These people could be a part of your family. These could be because your family is concerned about how you're still comfortable, how after all of the madness that they try to put on you, like, how are you still thriving? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you still doing well after we basically set you up? That's what I'm getting from there. Tell me about the big house in reverse. So now someone thought that they could avoid a tower, but now they are afraid and they're moving reckless. This is a younger fire sign. Yeah, they decided they take a leap of faith, and they, in the past 3 days, or in less than 3 days, somebody made a very bad decision when it came to a Father of Baskets, a King of Cups in reverse. And they could be unsteady when it comes to a relationship offer here, because this partnership has broken up. Somebody's decided they no longer want to be cool. They ended this partnership, and now someone's under judgment. This could be either a Libra or a Virgo. They're both in the reverse, though. They're under judgment because now there's some information coming out about some sort of reckless behavior. Emperor in reverse here. And see, somebody thought that they had this all planned out, but no. Somebody could have planned on disrupting your stability in the past. This person thought they had control over this situation, whoever that fire sign masculine is, because he's coming out in the reverse. But now that whatever he was putting time into is no longer working, because you have kind of realized something about this situation over the past 7 months. Whoa. You realized this. So now you're taking the lead, or you've realized or stepped into a vision or a path, and now you see that this person is the reason you was held up. This could be a Cancer. Yeah. So now someone sees that trying to stop you also has fucked with their stability and their finances. So I'm hearing like reversal work. Like, yeah, like reversal work, working, return to sender. Someone sees why they're being stalled. Yeah, this person was being stubborn. They didn't want to take responsibility and heal, but they're being forced to do so. So you could have some quick movement over the next 8 days, because there could be something coming out about a Leo and either a sickness or a breakup or some sort of disrespect here. And now someone wants to extend you an offer because they need some sort of protection. Somebody could have paid for protection, and they are unable to move away from this energy with this Cancer. They're unable to leave without this situation being exposed. But you already know what's up, Cancer and Taurus. You already know what's up. You can sense that this, whatever they trying to do, is coming to an end. You sense it. You sense that whatever workings that they was trying to put forward is like, that cycle is breaking. That energetic cord is breaking. Yeah, Six of Baskets in reverse. Somebody could possibly have gambled on you never recovering, but you held out for the long haul, and now these cons and these lies that this person was trying to do, somebody was trying to keep you in this Daughter of Baskets or Knight of Cups in reverse energy by doing some sort of magic. Yeah, somebody thought they had the power, baby. Somebody thought they had all the fucking juice. That Gemini thought they had all the juice. They thought they had the power to keep you stuck in this Empress in reverse energy. But now that the secrets, their plans are being exposed, somebody is no longer able to work with these collaborations, and now they're burdened. Somebody is also in debt. It's a Leo that's in debt. They're not getting a new start. Yeah, because they stay stuck in the same mindset, and these financially stagnant moments that they're having, there's a lot of battling going on. They fighting a lot of shit. They got more of their business that they need to be worried about, period. Seven of Coins and the upright. Somebody needs to be paying more attention to their own shit than you. Yeah, because their attempts to bend your reality were just unwarranted. There's a karmic Sagittarius and a karmic Taurus that are ignoring some sort of message here because they don't want something revealed, or they don't want to see something change when it comes to some sort of family dynamic or generational wealth or stability. And somebody's being forced to switch up their plan or pivot because they're trapped. They're all out of moves. Eight of Knives in the upright, in the reverse. My bad, y'all. They all out of moves, baby. They ain't got no more motherfucking moves. Oh, what the old folks say, baby, your slip is showing. Yo, somebody's slip is showing, man. Somebody's slip is showing. Everything that they thought they were doing is now exposed. Yeah. Somebody's unable to move forward on, they didn't want you going on this new journey. Like I said, they was all coming together to stop you from this evolution. And at some point, something has been done where this shit like blowing up in their fucking face. Yeah, they don't realize they losing this fight. Whoever that Aquarius is, they don't want to they not trying to feel that shit. It's not funny, but it's funny because it's like, damn, you just gonna keep running your head into the motherfucking wall, bruh? Like, you that stubborn? You that, like, disillusioned? You're gonna just keep running your head into the wall. You're gonna just keep trying and trying and trying. You still getting all the bad luck. You getting all the bad results, but you gonna keep trying. Okay. Confirmation birth. So, you know, you might have to continue to do cleansings. I am definitely posting some spiritual court stuff, especially if you're dealing with like family that's trying to like hold you back from your purpose. Like I have a ritual that I'm gonna post. It's already done. I just gotta put it up. But I feel like if you got deep ties to certain energies and people, and we getting ready to shift into another like phase, like these people, like let's just say, like I said, family, or y'all got children together, you got deep ties to these people, and instead of them being loyal and wanting to see you grow, they're using those relationships and those like energetic ties against you. So you are needing to call these people to spiritual court. You gotta put them in front of the spiritual judges. Yeah, somebody paid a lot of money to have some sort of black baneful magic done. The magician in reverse to the nine of pentacles. They was putting a lot of money towards this. They have invested quite heavily for a very long time, at least 9 years. Somebody could have been manipulating your reality for 9 years. that Gemini. And you could have intuitively known, but maybe you didn't follow through here. Yeah, you didn't want to see it. You were under the illusion that maybe you would be happy or you could fix this situation. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, somebody did something about 5 months ago and they didn't think they were going to regret it, you know, because they just simply didn't care. They didn't think they regret not extending you some sort of offer here. They felt like they were never gonna need you again. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They were never gonna need you again. But now that they haven't been able to end this, they've got some sort of attachment or some sort of addiction here. Maybe they felt like, I don't know. I got Scorpio and I got Capricorn. Somebody got some sort of attachment. And I said it the other day, like you dealing with certain people around you that have dark entities attached to them because they sold their soul. Yeah, now they sick and they're not getting any help. Yeah, they handed their life over to an entity thinking they'd be able to get ahead. Like I said, they sold their soul. And now they're under judgment because they should have never did this. Judgment in reverse to the fool. They should have never did these. They were reckless. They thought they could control things. You got a King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody is no longer able to continue on with these plans because they have nothing left to offer. Y'all remember that scene in American Horror Story when Fiona tried to sell her soul during the Coven episode, when Fiona tried to sell her soul to Papa Legba, and she tried to do what Marie Laveau, but Marie Laveau had a soul. Marie Laveau had something to give, you know what I'm saying? But when he got to Fiona thought she was finna die. Fiona was dying of cancer. And I don't know if y'all seen this, but if you haven't seen this, I'm gonna hip you to it. Fiona was dying of cancer. She knew like her powers were wavering, like her daughter was getting stronger or whatever. She wanted to continue to live, so she said, okay, I'm gonna sell my soul. But by the time she got to the process of being able to sell her soul or whatever to Papa Legba, he was like, shit, okay, cool. But then he did the, you know, looky, and she had nothing to sell. And he was like, shit, you ain't got nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing I can buy. There's nothing there. So I feel like that's the energy of what's going on with whoever this masculine energy is, or this group of people. Take it where it resonates. They ain't got nothing left to sell. And it's a group of them. The spirit says it's a group. 3 people at least. Yeah, somebody came together and decided that they would end a relationship and delay someone from moving forward and making better decisions. And you could have told this person this, and they may have, like, you could have told this person this in hopes that they'd avoid this tower. But this person thought they had more time than they actually had to fix this situation. Present. Yeah, this is a Taurus. It's Hierophant here. Some sort of higher power here. This person, or if this is not a person, this is just the energy. Like, someone could have been very much invested. Like, they paid a lot to get into this group. They paid a lot of money. Somebody paid a lot of money, but and they still lost. And they don't even see it because you are always the high priestess. Like, they losing the fight because y'all, like, and it's another heads up. When you are within a family, you have a bond or energetic bond to an individual. There's some sort of contract. You know, you can't be doing magic on people like that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing unrighteous work anyway. But you damn sure don't be doing it against your family, people you have contracts with on a spirit level, because when you hurt these people, you hurt yourself. So somebody thought they were going to rise to the top. They were very much invested, Nine of Pentacles, and they're not realizing they losing this fight because you the high priestess, you the divine counterpart, you the one where the money resides, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You are the wish fulfillment. At the end of the day, you were the divine counterpart, and they went against you, they worked against you, they done sold they soul, they done stepped all into different kind of karmic contracts, and it's all bad. It's all bad. Yup, their family is dealing with some sort of loss or curse here because, again, they was working on this for a long time. This dark man, I'm telling y'all, look, let me give y'all the tea. 10 of Pentacles in reverse to the, what is this? 8 of Pentacles in the upright to the Magician in reverse. Yo, their family is cursed. The bloodline is cursed because they've been pouring into this for so long. Trying to make sure this person didn't come together with you, and now that someone's being left out in the cold, again, they all out of moves. They done lost their power, and that's the truth. Ace of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Swords. See, you and this person was supposed to work together, but they had other plans. They said they knew better. They allowed themselves to be led astray. Whether this was all partnerships aren't romantic. So if this is just somebody you was supposed to do it big with, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that Drake song. I guess it's just me, myself, and all my millions. You know what I mean? Like, y'all was supposed to come together, like creative, business, or maybe just on a romantic family level. And they let their ego get in the way. Baby. Now they mad. Spirit says they were very immature. They were very immature. And now someone's upset with a King of Cups because there seems to have been some sort of recklessness here. This person, this King of Cups, could have been trying to control this situation. Yeah. And now they trapped. 9 of Swords. They trapped. Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the 9 of Swords in reverse. Because they're no longer able to get any more opportunities or money out of whoever this Virgo is. Because this Virgo has something to do with the law. I got the Hermit and the Justice card. Yeah. This Virgo, they trying to reestablish themselves. Somebody thought that what they was doing was right when they stepped into this new period, and they thought it was cool to burden you. Heartbreak. Somebody's heartbroken because they figured out that they were collaborating. People were working together to weaken you, and they didn't believe it. Leo, Aquarius, they didn't believe it, but now they do. They rushed in and decided they would betray you, and now they worried because this Emperor in reverse is being prompted to fix a situation with another Empress in reverse. because she has revealed some information about a temperance in reverse, a new relationship this person got in, or partnership. And now someone's losing a battle, a King of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing the battle because they refuse to move on. They were blinded by an illusion or a secret, a toxic family. Maybe felt like they would be able to build a fortune, and they end these stagnations with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, they lost out though. They losing this shit because somebody's moving on. Seven of Wands, Swords. Somebody's moving on. They're embarrassed because they gave this cup prematurely to someone. Somebody could have decided that they were being premature with the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, somebody had an opportunity to take action, and then they tried to trap whoever this Queen of Cups is, Pisces. Now there's someone who knows something about these plans, and they've walked away because they refuse to continue to build something. They refuse to build something because this cycle has stayed open. Somebody's continuing to be deceptive. Somebody's continuing to steal. And this King of Swords now is seeking to balance things out or take responsibility for a situation. 2 years. Whoa. Drama. What I say? And these are the days of our motherfucking lives. Oh my God. That's crazy. They doing everything they can. Do you hear me? But then you got this energy, like I said, of these people, like, just, you made a mistake and you don't want to deal with the ramifications of your actions. Confirmation. So instead of admitting it, they made worse decisions. It's getting worse, you know. They made worse decisions. They did more. And it's just gone on for far too long. Yeah. Be happy that you learned this lesson, as what Spirit says. Joy and wisdom. Because somebody was using every resource they had to destroy you. You know, and you trusted this person. But, you know, now you need to follow your instincts. And Spirit wants you to not forget that this person left you defenseless, sick, and now you're entering a rebirth. 1101 on the timestamp. Yeah, somebody's wanting a rebirth. Yo, I'm also hearing, yeah, they want to renew some shit from the past because they sick. They can't defend themselves. They lost out here in the sauce. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's trying to trick you because I got tricked. Because they were tricked into keeping something going until they adapted to a situation or collaboration. And now they're being forced to chill because there's the work that was being done. They no longer had the courage to do it. They were trying to minimize something, but it's being exposed that they didn't fear this information being hidden. This person seemed to believe that whatever games they were playing would stop your evolution. But you're blessed and you're at peace. I know that's right. Continue to remain inspired because these situations, you know, are not a mystery to you. You know, patience is your greatest asset right now because in the past, this person's bad intentions, when it came to this relationship, Libra here, yeah, things are being balanced out. This person hates that you know what's up. They hate that you can see them for who they are. And they've made some sort of deal. A Capricorn and a Cancer, they made a deal. And this person or these people only care because they're losing their power. They've lost their strength. They've lost their strength. They were confident that they were protected when they was doing these. And they thought they'd be able to consume you. So now someone wants to talk because the demons, their friends are coming after them. Their friends are hunting them. Things are changing. And they trying to keep it like under wraps. Like trying to pretend like they so happy. But this secret is coming out that they've lost. Victory in reverse. They've lost. They can't fool nobody. They couldn't con their way into some sort of freedom. And now their bad energy has them in a place where they can't provide for themselves. Yeah. They can't give you anything. They can't give you shit. All these bad deals that was made. Lord have mercy, on the back end. You'll be surprised how far people will go. You know, they don't have nothing. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So, you be surprised. And these people went very, very far. They did. They went real far. They thought they was doing what's best. Keep your guard up, though. Because these manipulative people, they're going to try to delay you. They're going to try to stop you from moving on. Especially that air sign. That karmic-ass air sign. Yeah, she think that she going to be able to help this individual. But she's unfortunately incorrect. Because this person is... You getting justice for this person manipulating you and being abusive and abusing their power. Yeah, everybody got to answer for what they did. That's what I get from today's reading. And it may feel like a long-standing, process, but at the end of the day, it's all going to play out. The reason I'm telling you about the spiritual court and the fasting is because you might be looking at it like, well, why is it taking so long? But what I'm being guided to tell y'all is that you are having soul level contracts, with these individuals to the tune of family, to the tune of lessons. And now confirmation that those contracts have been violated. Now you got to take it to spiritual court. It takes more than one working. It takes more than one cord cutting to cut a family member off, or to cut a lineage, or to repair a lineage. It takes more. And that's why, again, I'm very focused on teaching y'all, because while I can't offer this, you learning and being able to tackle these moments, at least on a base level for yourself, is going to be helpful. Because you got a lot to do. You got a lot to do. And if you healing generational curses, that's not some one and done type shit. That's not some, I'm going to light a little candle and everything just going to be Gucci 2 times. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works, baby. Okay? So now that you know, what they say, the more you know, the more you grow. And what else do I have to say about this? Well, those are my thoughts. Let me see. Spirit says you need to recenter yourself, and realize this Emperor in reverse, this person is not grounded. They're making bad decisions, and you don't want to get caught up in it. You don't want to get caught up. I just heard conspiracy. You thinking that everything all good, you know what I'm saying? And it's a negative. It's a negative. Like, don't even much tie yourself up with that bullshit. Yup, 10 of knives, 10 of swords. They will betray you. They will. You've been betrayed. There's a Aquarius. This Aquarius you need to watch out for. This person is collaborating with someone. They've been collaborating with them at least 3 years to stop you from reaching a goal. And they were very focused on destroying this relationship to keep you trapped, and so you couldn't move on. So, Aquarius, Somebody thought they had all the fucking sense. Don't you hate you a plotting ass, planning ass motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like a plotting ass. Just, I love a motherfucker that think they just got all the sense. 5 weeks is significant. Something with the Empress in reverse. 5 weeks. Yeah, she took action and she could have told somebody that the situation was over. She's revealed something, and that's why it's moving so quickly. Somebody want to try to apologize because they don't want to take responsibility for whatever this Father of Coins in reverse did. She don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, you got so many people that is like going back on things they did. They feel ill-informed. They jumped on the bandwagon. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you, though. You understand? It's just interesting how Spirit put that shit out there. Like, yo, somebody... Motherfuckers is jumping off the bandwagon. But you've got deeper issues, though. And, you know, to keep it P. You've got deeper issues. That's why that healing the bloodline and breaking karmic contracts that some of you, you know, you didn't realize what you was doing when you got linked up with certain people. You know, so they did something bad. So the contract is broken. So you gotta take that shit to spiritual court. Take it to spiritual court and let it be done. Break that contract. They already broke it. You just go into the spiritual realm and letting it be known that you don't want to be bothered with that shit no more. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my word, y'all, and I'm sticking to it. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If this message resonates, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm still accepting private readings and workings. And once that schedule shifts, when you guys get ready to book, you will just have those particular bookings on certain days. And I'll, let you know. I'll try to announce that in a way where you can pre-plan, especially when it comes to your spiritual items like your oils, your candles, and stuff, spell work that you need done. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that happens the way it should happen. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. And I appreciate y'all. And yeah, let me know what you think. Because I know some of y'all probably like, God damn, how long this shit gonna go on? But yo, take that shit to trial. I started selling dough back in 1986. Okay, if y'all don't know nothing about Mr. Big, I can't, I can't help you. But 1111 on the timestamp. He got a song called Take That Shit to Trial. I think that's what it's called. Trial. Take it to trial. Anyway, I don't know why this song is relevant right now. But it is. Let me see something. Hold up. I'm finna get that song for somebody. Hold up. Mr. Big. I think he passed away. I gotta give y'all the name of this song. Hold up. Oh, they be wrong. What they tell me? Hold on. Give me my list. First of all, songs. Stop playing. What do you mean? Oh, Lordy. Apparently, they don't want y'all to listen to this shit. Because, what do you mean? Oh, wait, here it is. Now I'm mad because I can't find it. Oh, it's called Trial Time by The Last Mr. Big, if you're interested. It's a rap song for my sisters from another mister. So, yeah, it's a rap song. But, yeah, you got to take that shit to trial. And not just the normal court. You need to go to spiritual court. Take that shit to trial. Okay? But that's all I got, y'all, for today. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you all again on the full moon. We'll come back with a reading. And if you, I am going to do the elements for Patreon. So tap in if you want to know what the forecast is looking like for your element for the month ahead. Okay, y'all? All right. Love you, mean it. Bye.